Good evening, it's time for the next of our long plays, and as voted by you at the conclusion of Banner Saga, we're going to be running the Banner Saga 2. Start to finish, I assume it's about as long as the previous one, but I don't know anything about it. In the event that some of us actually forgot what happened in the first one, let's enjoy the recap before we jump into a new game.
When the sun stopped in the sky, life continued as normal. Then the stone-armored dredge reappeared, ancient foes from the far northern reaches, and the world was thrown into chaos. Giant Varl defenders were slaughtered, their strongholds destroyed. Now Hakon is the Varl king and protects who is left of his race. Rook, a humble hunter and father of Alet, found himself leading frightened clansmen towards safety. His caravan crossed paths with Juno and Eyvind, two of the mysterious spellweavers known as Menders, who know something about the massive, mountain-breaking serpent on the loose. In Borsgard, a town under the protection of the mercenary leader Bolverk, both Varl and human stood against a dredge general, the immortal Sunder, known as Bellower. Juno devised a way to stop Bellower, but it cost the life of one held dear. The saga continues.
Fairly apt, we did lose something held dear. It was Ivor's left hand. I miss it so. It's what gave him his shield. Now let's get started with a new game. We could choose Rook or Let or import our save game, and I'm going to do that because there's a higher chance that it's going to contain my favourite old man.
Tíminn líður áfram, eins og straumþung á sem fleytir okkur áfram. Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant war, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sunder known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped. The world is breaking. We sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety of Arberain, the human capital. But the river curses us with a clear view of the dredge, assaulting another hopeless village.
Okay, we're back, and our man Rook appears to be on a rampage. I wonder why. He must really miss Ivor's left arm, much like I do. So it's giving us a another bit of a tutorial here. Okay, fair enough. I think I know how all this works. Well, I hope I know how all this works. Some heroes fill more tiles, yes. Oh, come on, we've just been through this. Let's go and destroy the dredge. It's what we were born to do. I really love this system in the game where strength is your health as well. Lose your health, lose your strength. And this is new though. We didn't have obstacles on the map before, destructible ones at least. Okay, Hakon, I stopped using you for a long time. I wonder if I'm going to be forced to bring you back in. Hakon has a special ability, unique advantage. Yeah, one that I don't think I ever used, Sundering Impact. So let's get slaughtering. Alright, seems like a forced win encounter. Don't know what this guy's up to though. Oh, it's a bad day to be you. Alright, easy win. Nothing to it, it's just setting up I suppose. But Rook's on a mission, he wants to kill every last dredge out there. Saving Rook, easiest decision I ever made in the previous game. That said, you might be moving in a bit too deep there, Rook. He's low on armor, he's low on health. 15, 18, 18, 11. Well, this seems substantially unfair. I wonder if he's still got his ability to clock down. No, he doesn't have his enormous amount of armor pierce that he had before. Okay, Rook. Seems you insist on getting into a boatload of trouble. These two are the ones going next, so I need to get Rook to a safe area. I don't know if this is a survivable encounter, but damn it if I'm not going to try. Let's get you over here first and foremost. Oh god, you do not have a lot of willpower for this either. Alright, I see an opening. And that's getting you there, right? Yeah. Well, if I'm going to try to win this, which of course I will, I'm going to need to start making some progress. Oh, they have slingers. Basically, there are a lot of them, sire, is very applicable here. Oh well, get to work, Rook. You're going to move up next. Then there's you. I want to stay out of your range. And then, jings, it's a whole lot of pain sensation for Rook here. Well, get to work. I didn't touch anything, Debs. Not a thing. They're kind of closing in on me and it's most uncomfortable. Alright, next this big cheese is going. I need to get out of his way. Very out of his way. Where can I go? Could move myself over there. Alright, Rook, just run circles around them, my boy. That armor's gotta go. Alright, who's next? There's a whole lot of them going next. This one's going very soon though, so I'll just move myself to relative safety. That's not safe enough. Alright, that'll do, I guess. Okay, that big bugger's moving, followed by you. Let's just do what we can. Which isn't a whole lot, but so be it. I have no reason to believe that this is a winnable battle, but I'm not going to go down without a fight. That guy is going very soon. I need to make my way around, but it blocked me off here. So as long as I stay out of your range, so if I get over to there, for example, that could potentially do. Just keep hammering into them, Rook. Set him up and knock him down. Okay, who's going next? This mad lad. It's kind of hard for me to get away from you. I'd have to expend energy. But then you're going. Okay. As long as I get out of here, I'm good. I'm thinking over there. That's using 2 of my 3 willpower, which is very not good. I could neuter you a bit, but I'd still rather you didn't have any armor. But I very don't like this slinger. Slingers can attack me from a distance. So let's try and knock you down a bit. Oh, crumbs, they run away. That's not going to do me any... Wait, what? Oh, mistakes were made. Huge mistakes were made. Well, I'm not surviving this now. Yeah, now Slinger's in for a shot, and I have no answer to Slinger. Good fight, good night, Rook. I reckon that was winnable. I really reckon that was winnable. Still, giant horns slam into the dredge surrounding you, and Ivor pulls me out. Yeah, if you take down the Slinger, I reckon that's winnable, but the fact that I hit the Slinger and he moved made the other bigger guy get a move in on me. Alright, Ivor's not happy with what I'm doing, most likely. I don't know what you were... Oh. It's another village chieftain. The odds are never good for village chiefs around here. A Varl leader saving a human village from those things. Legends are made of less. No Varl leader, just Ivor. And it's Rook over here. Okay, so Rook orders the death of all the dredge these days. I'm Aleo the Scald. Were you trying to drive the dredge all the way back north by yourself? I wouldn't stop there. Something terrible must have happened. Yeah, later then. Mind if I ask for news from Borsgard? We heard rumour that Sunder Bellower was laying waste to it. He's been dealt with. We're Sunder Slayers now. What about the deep shaking in the ground? Only yesterday we felt a rumble like none before. Yeah, I don't know everything, Chief. I'm exchanging information with you. It's a normal thing to do here. Get used to things not being normal anymore. Alright, we gotta get out of here. You just arrived and defended us. Don't insult us by leaving before we thank you properly. I meant all of us should be going, you as well. This place is all we have. It's our home. We never should have stopped. Don't be stupid. The dredge are on their way. Wanting to defend what's yours isn't stupid. You know that. I know this village lost fighters today, so they have less of a chance defending tomorrow. I hope their defeat today would keep the dredge away, but when voiced. Borsgard is the only other place I've seen in my life. The small village is all my family knows. Are things really as tragic as you're making them? No, probably far worse. The first battle is winnable, says Scipio. Also, did you import the characters? Oh yes, and yeah. If I hadn't guffed up with the Slinger there, that would have been my victory. I'm confident. Packing and tending to our dead will take some time, but I'll have everyone on the ship soon. Well, maybe if Rook could actually equip the item I gave him last time. So Ivor's been by our side through everything, and one wonders why. I don't know how these two fostered their relationship. What you pulled out there, fighting the dredge alone, was that tied to Alette at all? I'm just keeping it all together, Ivor. Keep holding it in and you'll lose it when these people need you the most. Alette was my reason for living. I remember, but this caravan is your reason now. Still plenty for you to do. Too much for me to do. Ah, it's Ubin. The travelling merchants are surprisingly well stocked. Since Borsgard, our numbers have grown. People have scavenged for food and eaten it too. Regardless, we need plenty of supplies considering our destination. I like this big old tax man. He doesn't fight, but boy does he carry himself well. Thanks, Ubin. I appreciate it. Of course, I almost forgot there's something ruffling the feathers of the ravens. The mercenaries who followed us from Borsgard to chat with their leader, Bolverk. Why is he following me? I thought he'd just do his own thing. So it tells us about the GUI, which seems completely unchanged from the previous game. We have the map, we have supplies, we have a place here to buy goodies. One renown gets a lot of food compared to last time. You will need 8 supplies per day to survive. This shows what you have. Well, that's fine. Let's just load up on it. Let's buy tons of the stuff. Every last drop they've got will do. Markets also have items. The items are equipped by your heroes and can provide great advantage. The ranks go higher. That's 10 and that is 9. So I guess we'll be able to level above 5 this time around. Okay, they're really piling on the bonuses to these. +3 to all talents. That's enormous. But level 10 is also enormous. 2 armor per turn. This is all sounding pretty great, but I'm sure I want to level up my team as well. Alright, well, let's speak to, I assume this guy is the Bolverk. The Varl mercenary leader Bolverk, and a rather large female fighter, talking to Juno. Yeah, Juno, I don't like Juno. At all. In fact, I'd kind of rather she left the party, but she's not. There's no haggling, you accepted the offer in Borsgard, get this one to do it. What's going on? Rook is seeing to the survival of his caravan, something I doubt you care to do. He won't be seeing to anything much longer if he keeps fighting like he did earlier. I will not be intimidated by you, Folka. I'm glad you're not easily provoked. Unfortunately, what we're discussing stays between us for now. Okay. Evan needs my help with healing the wounded. Evan's pretty good at keeping the armor flowing, so I want to keep him around. See Hacken at the dock when you're ready. One of these days, Claw and Fang will get thirsty for Spellweaver blood. Claw and Fang? Oh, I hope I get to use you in those 2 axes. No, Debs. The large axe heads are polished, blades are sharp, cheeks scarred, but it's the grey handles that stand out. They're unlike anything you've seen before. How long are you gonna let Juno tell you what to do? Only to Arabang, then it's King Meinolf's job. We'll let him do the bossing around. This is Folka, the shield maiden in charge of keeping the ravens alive. Bolverk gives her a stern look, but she doesn't back down. I already know who you are. I heard there's a problem. What's going on? Don't sweat it, Debs, unless it's awful. We'll just keep going. I need to look into my audio anyway. You stopping to save every fine idiot along the river will get us all killed. Okay, makes more sense to only stop the ships when we need supplies. And get rid of these half-ass... get rid of half these useless people. They're slowing us down. I agree, I will if they don't start pulling their own weight. Maybe you've got a bit more sense than I thought. Okay, Bolverk snorts. turns his attention to a large sealed cart behind him. His bear-cloaked back indicates the conversation is over. Alright, well, wasn't that illuminating? I just want to put his axes to the test. Good caravan morale will raise +1 willpower bonus in battle. Yeah, and that is muckle useful. Alright, what's Odette on about? Odette, your former chieftain's widow, I often forget about that, is demonstrating fletching. I barely used her in battle. The only times I did, I kind of used her as a human shield. I got no problems with that. I doubt you're here to explain your actions with the dredge. That was nothing. Running into retreating dredge alone is nothing. I wanted to discuss the clansmen. They're good at scavenging for food, but we could always use more fighters. But training takes time. I don't need fighters. Last time we just charged into every battle and won, so let's keep it that way. We should talk, Rook, at some point. Talk to you, not the leader, but the man I knew from Skogar. Can we not, Odette? Oh, it's Oddleaf, not Odette. Right, I could probably rest, but I'm sure I don't need to. Let's just get out of here. Although those market goodies looked good. We'll pass on. I want to use the renown for leveling people up. Ah, good old Hakon. Not sure I was made for this. Commanding in battle is one thing, but deciding how many chickens we need to bring? Yeah, I'm just as lost as you are, man. Is that so? Seems like you were born to lead these humans. Maybe Varl are more yox-headed than just our horns. We're ready. Yeah, well, let's get out of here. What happened to Rook's daughter? Did you ever find her after the forest fire fiasco? That wasn't Rook's daughter. Rook's daughter got crushed by Bellower. It was a good trade. After lighting the funeral pyre, the last villagers find seats on your rickety longships built of scrap wood scavenged in Boar's Guard. The ravens find space around a small cart. Oars slowly move. Oh man, we're going by oar. Yeah, I miss Bellower. He was a fun fight. Maybe he'll return either in this or the next. Alright, here's the guy we picked up. Aleo looks ill. At least it's not the brackish sea. I'm not sure we were all built for aquatic voyages. I hear Arberang is quite the distance away. My people could use a few hours rest on solid ground. The hopeful loops from others sway you and signal. Would you mind telling me why the capital is our destiny? Why is it our capital? It just is. Now help. The Skald frowns but says nothing. He returns to his bench and rows without. Okay, good. Now get on with it. Not here to be questioned. This is the map of the world. You can explore it by dragging the mouse to pan. I mean, it's a fascinating world, but that doesn't mean I'm interested. Click on Boar's Guard to find more out about it. Da-da-da-da-da. Wonderful. Caravan is attempting to reach Orm-Masal by river on the way to Arabang. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Wonderful. I missed the useless human twin who died in a cutscene. Hogan or Mogan, I forget which one died. There's Arberang from humble beginnings. Da-da-da-da-da. The most populated and contested city in human lands. Great. You know, we've traveled quite a long way. And I'm sure there's plenty more to travel. It's covered with many locations and holds much lore. You can explore it at any time. Okay, can I get out of here though? That would be nice. Ah, here we go. You can return to the map at any time by pressing this button. I won't. And as you travel through the world, time passes. A number of days passed is shown here. Each time a full day passes, your supplies will be consumed. Yeah, and morale will drop down. Morale drops during continuous travel when supplies run low. In order to raise morale, you must camp. So, your camp. The number of days, da-da-da. Okay, all the same as before. Nothing to worry about. And we have our camp. Come on, let me check my party. When a day passes in camp, your caravan consumes a day worth of supplies and morale is increased. Click the rest tent now. There we go. Look at that. Great morale. At any time you can visit the hero's tent. Good. This is what we're here for. Yes, I know how this works. Right, we got good old Rook and good old Ivor. Click on a unit to view stats, promotions, da-da-da. Yes, I know it all. Right, the party is being reassembled. Gunnolf, Crummer. I want Evand in as well. Oh, we have the Warden. I do quite like the Warden. We also have Trigvi. I remember my housemate saying that Trigvi is awesome. But that means not having an awesome Varl. Who's the guy with the big shield? Mogr. I like Mogr. I like Mogr a lot. Let's bring you in. We can utilize Trigvi and company later on if the need arises. There are no points available on any of my current team right now, but I could certainly put them to use. I can also check this, but I know all about it. People are eligible for level up. Gunnolf definitely needs more shield on him because he is such a glutton for punishment. But promoting costs how much? Does it say how much it costs to promote you? 13? Is it going to cost 13 renown? Hard to say. Let's see. Oh, I can give him an ability. Forge ahead, as if I'd ever have him give somebody else an ability. Hits even harder than an average warrior with no chance to miss. He can wreak havoc with an additional +1 strength. It also adds 1 break damage to the target, plus bonuses to heavy impact. Best used when carefully positioned to impact as many enemies around the target as possible in a single strike. Can't I not have either of them? I don't see any use of Sundering Impact. Like, at all. Can we just cancel out of that? What I wanted him to do was have this. What are our other options? A Rook. You're already an armor-breaking fiend. And there we go, you've got your +3 break if you'd actually used that before. You can give Ivor Gunnolf's ability. Now that would be something. Ivor's got a lot of strength. Old Man has a lot of strength. He also gets the 2 ability points as per normal. Yeah, I'm thinking Ivor and Crummer could do with a bit of an upgrade. I definitely don't want to lose Crummer, he's so good. I'd probably give him a bit more armor break and will, even though his shield could be better. Tempest Slash is great. Sundering Impact, I don't believe in. Alright, you're enjoying that. Armor Break is so good. I'd like him to be able to expend more willpower as well. Hold on, I can make this even better. Oh wait, what? Strength is da-da-da-da-da. Robust. Artery Strike. Crit chance. Resist strength damage. I don't like relying on not getting hit. This is a little confusing for me. Did I get one of these upgrades? Puncture, avoid. It's all percentage chances, and this is not a game where I like percentage chances. Bonus hit chance. It's all a mystery to me. You have to invest points in them, it seems. I don't really want to, like, at all. I want to be able to break armor a bit better, and let's give you a bit of extra armor. I know I'd rather have you have willpower, but we can give you willpower down the line. There we go. Gunnolf, I definitely want you having more shield. Okay, we'll give you Forge Ahead, because sometimes you do get a lot of pain out there. But I want you having shield, because you don't have nearly enough of it out there. Done, and done right. I could certainly give Ivor a promotion as well. He would slaughter out there. There's Mogr, who I've kind of ignored here, but I just kind of brought him on for reasons unknown. Only costs 9 to upgrade you, and I definitely want to upgrade you. Looks like you can have a lot of shield going in there, and you have Return the Favor, which is very handy. So I shall promote you, and that will get you the extra shield, and Probably a bit of extra health wouldn't go amiss, although you're a shield breaker. 4, 5, 6, yeah. Forget the health, you're there to be my armor. Looks good. And finally, let's promote Ivor. Give you Tempest Slash, because it's pretty great. Well, I think it's pretty great. And we'll give you some extra... tempting to break shield, but no, give you extra shield so you can actually survive out there a bit better. Alright, now we've got a pretty beastly setup. Let's kill and keep moving. Sure, I still have all my items, right? Mogre, what do you have on you? Dodge? No, you need to have good shielding. What do I have that gives extra shield? Knockback on strength. That's armor per turn. That's strength, move, aggro. Where's the colourful stuff? There we go. 2 extra armor on you. Now you'll be unbreakable. Alright, a bit of setup being done, but I think it's all very much worth it. Rook is still my breaker. Ivor is getting extra strength. You're getting tons of extra strength. Crummer is getting everything. I don't know why he gets a Let's bracelet, but he does, and I like the fact that the old man has it. And then there's you just sitting at the back. You get extra aggro, which seems kind of weird. Is there not anything better that I could give you? Yeah, the extra armor is good, but extra willpower would be better. +2 move, reduced aggro, armor per turn. Armor per rest. No, I want you casting a lot of your magic to repair armor. So anything that gives extra willpower is good on you. Well, except if it's will per kill, that's no good. That's a bit too straight up. No, we'll give you what you had before, which I can't remember what it was. Apparently that strength resist is really good. Where is it? But I've never really found the use for it. I don't think I fully understand how it works though. There it is. Alright, back to it. I'm itching for a fight. Knight is saying, can you stop fantasizing about the old man? Who said I'm fantasizing? I have him here and now. Nothing fantastical about it. Alright, a strangely familiar man with a spear and tattoos beckons you. His movements are somewhat odd, almost comical. You wouldn't be confused by Tryggvi's presence if you'd supported his journey long ago. I've lost it. My desire to keep going the same as you. So you're staying here? No. I want to keep going. Lie, you lost someone special and now feel lost. I once lost a dog. Don't compare my daughter to your dog. He starts laughing maniacally, as though you've told some great joke. Not your daughter, you're the dog we all miss. He laughs and wipes tears from his eyes. He starts singing and walking away. Yellow and blue will lie to you, lie to you, lie to you. They wouldn't say this if it didn't have a deeper meaning. Let's consider yellow and blue later on. Strength resist removes the amount of damage every time they receive strength damage. It saved you on the fight versus Bellower. 11 hit points if I recall correctly. So you're saying it's probably worth putting on somebody that takes a lot of strength damage. Somebody like Gunnulf. However, Gunnulf's extra 3 strength is too good to pass up. And Ivor's +2 strength is really good. Not to mention the dodge strength. I got no idea who I'd like to have that. I mean, I could give it to you. Where is it? There we go. But then your aggro goes up, and I don't like that. And I just really like the idea of the old man wearing my dead daughter's bracelet. Enough. My ship sails in the morning. So let's keep on going. I haven't touched difficulty 1 Swim Beast, so whatever is default. I'm not some master of this game. In fact, given some of my strategies last time, I just pulled it through barely. Shouted orders turned several ships towards the bank. You have no choice but to call all other vessels to a halt as well. By the time you land, a crowd is gathered by the water. What's going on? A man in fine clothes and missing a hand stands in the center. He smirks as you approach. And here he is, the fine, self-proclaimed ruler of us all. Are you the reason for this delay? I don't answer questions from backwater scum, no matter how high they've risen in the pond. Right, time to kill him. Without hesitation, you grab the man's wolf cloak and slam him into the nearest ship. I've got no patience for mutiny. The man's helmeted guard steps forward, but Ludin, the entitled Prince of Arbarang, that you met in Ernatoft, steps in. Neither do I, but you can't kill a governor. Oh wait, since Borsgard was abandoned, you're not truly a governor of anything, are you, Rugga? You relax your grip, and Governor Rugga knocks your hand away with unexpected strength. Careful, Prince, rivers are dangerous, especially this far from your papa's side. The threat causes a few gasps. Ludin's bodyguard, the usually quiet Varl Bursey, growls but is waved off. The Mender and I were just discussing Rook's banner. It'll make a nice addition to Borsgard's. Time to brandish the axe. This isn't a debate. If anything, Rook's banner would join Arbarang's. Or are you claiming control of this entire kingdom too? I'm just trying to guide my vulnerable prince home with some dignity and proper leadership. But Rook led the fight against Belor whilst you hid in your great hall, Governor. Okay, so this guy needs to die. Where's the option to kill him? Rook kept us alive in the frozen wastes, he did. Saved us at Erntoft too. Others join in, listing your deeds and cheering your name. It's settled. No more delays. Rook is our official guide to Arbarang, but will consult with me on Major... I don't even know you. Just get the hell back on the boats. I'm starting to get worried that we're looking at script armor, Jake. No mercy. If I get the chance to throttle him, I will. I put an arrow between the eyes of that guy that tried to get us killed in the castle earlier. I'll do it again here. Driftwood has collected. An impressive barrier for the longships. Going ashore has its own risks from whatever might be lurking in the trees. Portage, no thank you. If there's risk, I'll take it. Once on land, you, Ivor, and anyone else with an axe start hacking away at the wood. Thudding fills the air. Rugga says, damn, we've got company. Dredge are approaching. Aw, sweet. You're about to enter battle. If you find the battles too challenging or difficult, you can modify the difficulty settings. Pfft. Let's slaughter them. Okay, right, I noticed that Ivor and Rook are both not here. The story did say they were hacking stuff. I wonder if just the 4 of these guys would do fine. Anybody I bring in is just going to weigh us down. In the name of the campaign, kill Rugga. Oh, I would like to. I haven't checked you out, have I? A tale worth telling. He exalts his target to feats of strength and heroism. His words buff an ally for 1 round, adding 1 damage for every 2 strength the enemy is above their ally. Both have no effect if the buffed ally attacks an enemy of equal or lower strength, so picking their... sounds far too complicated. Skald's Song. He adds willpower to all allies standing within 1 tile of an ally who delivers a killing blow. This will keep your heroes from tiring in combat, so keeping him in range of other fighters so he can move. Yeah, but he needs to get up close and personal, right? I don't see him holding a bow. I basically don't like the look of him. I wonder if we can have an old man only stuff going on here. That said, Trigvi looks like an interesting character. He's somebody that I wouldn't mind bringing in. He's also got Trigvi's necklace, which doesn't seem useful in any reasonable capacity. Griss. Can't we just make do with what we have? I wonder if anybody has points available. Okay, Oddleaf does. And put those to use. Your ability to expend willpower is very good. So you can be an armor breaker from the back, but you'll be nowhere near as good as Rook. Or I could just have you deal more damage. Basically, I'm not going to use you, so let's just have you sit back like that. Due to particular turn-based combat system, is it possible to beat the game with a single hero? You'll be pillaged from the start, so every enemy will get a turn for every one of yours. Probably better just to use two, frankly. I wonder if we could make do with just these, but it's probably quite dangerous doing that. I wonder if I could bring in Ludin and Tryggvi, a couple of spearmen. That would probably give these guys way too many openings on us. Tryggvi is really useful early in the first game. Oddly, special ability is really useful too. The first game, I don't remember Tryggvi in the first game. He can impale, skewers an enemy, doing normal strength damage before kicking them away, doing knockback and causing them to bleed if they move in their next turn. A target who is bleeding will take 1 strength damage for every tile they move. That sounds really good if I can shove big, strong characters far away. Embolden. Each kill the character makes encourages allies to fight harder, granting 1 willpower to the unit and any adjacent allies. I like the look of this Tryggvi fellow. You're joining, and this is as big as the party gets, so let's... yeah, let's go with this. There we go. I'd rather Mogr ran in first. He can break armor, and he's also pretty armorful himself, so I'll go with that. Of course, you follow up, and then you follow up even more. We're ready for battle. Composed of less than 6 heroes, all part of my cunning plan, you see. Ludin is exactly the same as Tryggvi. Yeah, but Tryggvi sounds and looks better, so we're going with him. Alright, what do we have here? Look, everybody's hacking away at the woods there. During deployment, you can... Yes, I know. Right, once everybody's done, we go for ready. What are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Including a slinger there. Don't like slingers. Do not like them. This doesn't look very advantageous for us. We'd probably be better standing back a bit and letting them come to us. They have that ranged fellow. Ranged fellow only has strength 9, and we have recently upgraded you with strength more than 9. Defense, rather. Armor guy stays at the back, doing what armor guy does. Trigger can just kind of faff around a bit. I want my big heavy armor over there. Oh. Okay. Doesn't look great, but it'll do. Yeah, let's not overthink this. Just move on in and say, bring the pain. Can I strike nothing? No, I can't. Alright, just finish up there then. Alright, big sword man. Perhaps you should get closer to your prey. The prey will come closer to you. Let's just take it easy. Get that debris cleared. Hurry, says old man. I'm willing to listen to old man. Oh, right, you are right where you don't want to be, my friend. That said, let's not leave you alone to face incredibly heavy damage. I'm going to have you provide backup, because you deal decent damage. You can also forge ahead for them so that they can run in and start insisting that the enemy brings the pain. Could be useful. Especially since I have this guy coming along and he's not of any use to anybody, so... yeah, let's see what can be done. I firmly believe in old man here. He saw me through everything last time. Okay. Let's do it. 11 and 11. It does not frighten me with my 20 armor, but they have a lot of armor breaking ability. So, bring the pain, break damage to the target, +1 return the favor. For every attack that we're going to face. Which does include that guy. How much break damage? Normal break damage? Break damage +3. Ah, hell, let's just go for it. I got plenty of willpower. Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. All right, let's just take it easy. No need to bring the pain too hard. We'll just have you march there. So are you in range? No, no you're not. And there's nothing that I can really cast to be of use from here. So let's just have you rest up for now. Alright, bring the pain. And I return the favor. And damn do I hurt them for that. Alright, let's start pursuing. I know this guy's going to do some nasty things, but he only has one armor break. Nice try. Oh, and he bypassed my bring the pain. Good on him. 16, 11, 14. I think it's time to start neutering a little bit. Oh, there's a rock in the way, isn't there? Which means I can have you essentially block this area, which is kind of cool. Still, old man, he feels the need for excessive pain delivery. Decent neutering. Okay, if I simply stand here, I'll be able to block them from advancing, and since I have a giant sword, I got no problem with that. Their turns are certainly coming before mine, so I can bring the pain again. And I want to reduce this guy's ability to do anything. Then again, that's exactly what you can do momentarily. There's no necessity for me to bring the pain, especially since it might hit you instead. Yeah, they could well go for others. But my armor has seen better days, hasn't it? Well, regardless, let's just break some armor while we're here. And bang goes more of old man armor. Okay, trigger. You break shields. You could break that shield. However, this guy will probably come and maul you with his 16 attack. And that leaves... No, I can give you an opening to completely emasculate him. Or can I? No, not if trigger is standing there. That actually works against me. Let's just stay close to this guy, but not too close. He's just costing me turns right now. That's a shame. That's going to blow up. So I shall restore some armor for you. Half rounded up. 12, 6. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. Upsy-daisy. That does pretty much nothing to us since we're already, we're already at our back to there, so he couldn't send us flying. Jake, why are your lumberjacks one-handing their axe swings and holding the shields while they chop? Well, they gotta have their own protection, right? Never know when these dredge are gonna come along and make their lives miserable. Okay, I can do more than just neuter this guy. I can completely destroy him. And completely destroy I shall, because I have a very big sword. Nice pathetic try. Okay, old man. He's not very happy with the damage he took. And he just learnt a new and interesting ability, didn't he? Yes, yes he did. Let's put it to use. Enjoy the Tempest Slash. Shock one more for old man. Okay. Standing here, I realize what's going to go on here though. Could break, could also break. That guy has way too much armor though, it's got to go. Probably should have walked away from that explosion. But that's okay, the mender will be able to mend us here. We still have enough armor to handle some things. It's getting a bit hard to be useful as the guy in the back row here. Let's just make our way over. Alright, Fender, get mending. Just a little bit'll do. Well, no, let's splurge a bit. Upsa-daisy. Man, old man is losing armor fast. However, did I ever mention my ability to Tempest Slash? Big guy has it too. Todium! And now it's time for pillage. It's picking on me. Well, I could give this one to Old Man, but I would quite like Trigger to get this one in. So instead, I'm going to remove that shield of yours. Trigvi has 10. Okay, willpower's a little low, so we're going to rest up a bit. I have a feeling there'll be reinforcements. There has been previously. Oh damn, I do 7 damage. 7, yeah, that hurts you a bit too much. No, not if I restore your armor, though. I'm bad at remembering where to move my people, but I'm going to move you there. Rest up. Let's get some mending going on. Yeah, quite a bit of mending on you, old man. There we go. Now he can't hurt anybody. Not physically, at least. Rest up to get the willpower back. Nice try, but it's not nice enough. Even old man's a little lacking on the willpower. You can finish him off. Everybody else just rest up, get some willpower back. Oh, but I wanted you to kill. Alright, get the kill. Go for it, Trigger. You hear the axeman cheer as the blockage of wood breaks up and disappears down the river, but the dredge have regrouped. One of them looks especially menacing. The fighters around you are tired, but you could buy everyone else extra time to safely board the ships. Continue to stand your ground with those around you. Alright, who dies now? We'll join the others when we finish our job here, you say. Those around you laugh and brace for another round of battle. Is that the menacing one? He is a colossus. The battle horn is full of stars. You can hold no more. Okay. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I wasn't expecting 7. No slingers, but... Okay, we are barely safe from this. Still, somebody should get some more armor. I'm thinking big sword man. It's not a lot, but I don't like him taking too much damage. Especially since he can Tempest slice his way to... Ah, crumbs, that's a lot of armor. I think we'd be better off letting them come to us. Especially if I let big sword man, or rather big shield man get in. There's no point to press on, let them come to us. Old man on the flank, although that doesn't give Triggy a way through. There are a few of them, sire, but not that many. If I get you in, they might try their hand at punching me, but... I have armor. What I don't have is strength. Nor do I have a lot of willpower for this. 13, 10, 10... A lot of armor break on these guys as well. They would cleave through that armor of mine. And I don't really have backup right now. Well, if they're gonna come, they're gonna come. Let's just rest easy for now. Old Triggy here, all he can do is impale. I don't like standing in a line here whatsoever. We should be eyeing up an advantage on them. Was this tree always there? No, I thought it was a rock earlier. Alright, you're running a little low on willpower. Your mending won't be so effective anymore, but I don't like my old man lacking in his mends. 3'll do. Jake kills on the spar of the training tent don't give renown, but count for individual promotion, so you don't really need to be cautious about giving people kills in real fights. Yeah, but I don't want to spend forever in the training halls either. Yeah, they've given themselves such a layout that I can't do a good Tempest Slash, but I can do a Tempest Slash right here. It leaves you a little open to a lot of pain, but I think you can manage a little bit of pain, big sword man.